Hello everyone, my name is Ayush Shukla and today I'm going to discuss about Amazon EC2 and Amazon Lambda service, the two most popular compute services that is provided by AWS. Now we can see here that first of all, we'll try to get an overview of EC2. Next, about the Lambda, and the last, we do a comparison between these two services. Now before starting, let me tell you what is compute services. Compute services in the AWS cloud are like a toolbox of resources, giving you the power of effortlessly deploying, building, and managing your application. There are many compute services that is provided by AWS, like EC2, Lambda. Apart from that, we have Elastic Beanstalk and Elastic Container Services, Amazon ECS, and Amazon Lightshell, Amazon Elastic Kubernetes Services. So whole point of telling this that we have a lot of compute services, but we are going to discuss about EC2 and Lambda particularly in these slides. Okay, so what is Amazon EC2? So it is nothing but the virtual machines in the AWS cloud. EC2 is a virtual server or a machine in the AWS cloud that you can use to run your applications. It's suitable for a wide range of applications, for simple to complex, and allow you to have more control over the underlying infrastructure. For example, if you have a Java-based web application, you can launch a EC2 instance, deploy your application, and manage the server yourself. So, if you have a web application that requires a specific operating system, runtime, and configuration, you might use EC2. Some of the benefits of using EC2 is it is a very versatile because EC2 instance support various operating systems, applications, and programming languages, thus making it suitable for diverse workloads. Another is it has a customizable performance. So here you can choose instances with varying compute memory and storage capacities to match your application's need or requirements. Another thing is that EC2 instance can also be used with elastic load balancing to distribute incoming traffics, thus improving fault tolerance and providing us high scalability. Okay, so next is Amazon Lambda. Amazon Lambda is a serverless compute service. So Lambda is a serverless computing service that allow you to run code with provisioning or managing server. It automatically scales based on the number of requests, thus making it suitable for event-driven and short-lived functions. Now, for example of Amazon Lambda is if you have a function that need to be executed in response of events, you can use Lambda. Now, one of the example of event can be uploading an image to an S3 bucket. So here we can create a image processing function that is triggered by triggered by an uploaded image to an S3 bucket. Whenever an image is uploaded on the S3 bucket, this function get triggered. So you can upload your code, define the triggering event, and AWS Lambda take care of scaling and managing the infrastructure. Now, some of the benefits of AWS Lambda is first, it has a serverless architecture. So here we do not need to worry about server management. It automatically scales and provision the infrastructure. Next thing is it is cost effective as it has a pay as you go model where you are only charged for the actual compute time your code consumes. It has an automatic scaling, that is Lambda function scales seamlessly based on incoming request volume, thus ensuring optimal performance without manual intervention. Another benefit can be, yes, Lambda automatically replicates your code across multiple availability zones. thus enhancing fault tolerance and reliability. Now let's try to make a comparison between these two. Uh, First comparison point is compute model. EC2 provides virtual machines that you can configure and manage. You have full control over the operating system, runtime, and resources. EC2 instance can run continuously and are suitable for long running applications, whereas Lambda follows a serverless computing model. Here, you upload code in the form of function, and AWS Lambda automatically scales and manages the underlying infrastructure. Second is scaling. EC2 require manual configuration or auto scaling groups to scale based on demand. Scaling can be vertical or horizontal. Now, vertical scaling means increasing instance sizes, whereas horizontal scaling means adding more instances. In Lambda, the Lambda scales automatically in response to the number of incoming requests or events. It is designed for horizontal scaling, and you don't need to worry about server provisioning. Next is maintenance. So EC2 are managed by you. Here you manage and maintain the entire virtual machine, including updates, security patches, and scalability. Thus, it provides more control but require more operational overheads. Whereas Lambda, AWS, yes, AWS manages the underlying infrastructure, including server maintenance, patching, and scaling. Thus, here developer focuses more on code and less on infrastructure management. Now, the next comparison we can make between these two is by using the term billing. In the terms of billing, in EC2, we pay for the provisioned capacity, but whether the instance is actively processing request or idle, it does not depend on that. So pricing is based on instance type, storage, and data transfer. Now, in Lambda, the billing is done based on the actual compute time consumed by your function, and this is measured in milliseconds. So here, you don't pay for idle time, thus making it cost effective. So in summary, EC2 is more suitable for traditional and long running applications, offering more control over the environment, while Lambda is designed for serverless, event driven, and short lived workloads with automatic scaling and a pay as you grow pricing model. Thank you.